If you want to further your career, taking and acting on the right action items is essential. It will help save you your valuable time, boost your productivity and efficiency, and also help you better prioritize your work. Ultimately, you will be able to move the business forward, and this should allow for you to get recognized. In this video, I am going to be showing you how I am able to create the right action items from all of my calls using a tool called Fathom.video. This intuitive AI tool is how us project managers can effortlessly ensure we are working on the right things at the right times. So let me show you how this all works. But before I do so, I do just want to quickly mention that if you want to try Fathom.video at any time, there will be a link in the description below. It will take you right over to the website where you can sign up for free and use that free version indefinitely. So with that said, I'm now going to open up my Fathom.video account where I can show you this functionality in action. Now I do need to mention at this point that this is a demo account. Due to data protection and privacy, I can't share the account that I use in my day-to-day role. So what I've done here is I've just gone to the My Calls section. You can see a couple of the demo calls that I've already had. But what I'm going to be showing you in this video, the functionality in action and how I would suggest that you use it, is via a test call. So as I say, you can do this. You can sign up to Fathom and test this out for yourself before you roll this out on internal or external calls with clients. So I'm going to hit Start Test Call just to show you this in action. Now the way Fathom works, there's multiple elements of functionality with Fathom. But what I'm going to be showing you here is the action item functionality. Now Fathom integrates seamlessly with various different meeting providing applications. So I'm going to be showing you via Zoom, but there is also integrations with Microsoft Teams and also Google Meet. So I'm just going to join this call now because I'm setting up a demo call. So I'm just going to put this call on mute. So I've literally just muted my speakers just so that obviously Chris is talking via the demo. I don't want that to interrupt the flow of this video. What will happen is, just to let you know, I'm auto recording, but there is a message from Zoom saying that that's the case. And at the bottom here, it also, for full transparency, will show every member of the call that I am essentially recording this video. So Chris is talking in the background. We can't hear at the moment. I'll just unmute so we can hear her just for a second.
Just click on the highlight button to highlight important parts.
So she's essentially walking us through all the functionality. So this is a really, really good video if you're new to the tool, just to go through and understand how all the functionality works. But I'm just going to take you directly to one of my favorite, and that is the action item. So at any point in the video, you can press this little button here, and as you'll see as I hover over it, add an action item at the current moment in the call. So I'm going to press this, and what it's essentially doing is it's summarizing what's being said, and it's also going to make a point in the video that we can refer back to at any moment. So that's why it's so good as well. Honestly, this saves so much time. Now we can also name it. So I'm literally going to click in here, and I'm going to say action. I'm typing this, by the way, action item demo. And what it's doing is it's summarizing what she is saying, or whoever's speaking at that precise moment. So what it does is it basically records for the duration of the point that the individual is making. So it will automatically stop as the meeting goes forward. But what I'm going to now do is I'm actually going to end this recording just so that I can show you essentially what it looks like in the back end when it's all done. But it's actually now completed this. If we were to continue with the call, this is essentially what would happen. So Chris to bring note taker into call. That's essentially what happened. Now, obviously I flagged that at probably the wrong time. What you'd need to do is you would essentially need to, whenever somebody in your call starts to talk about action points, that's when you would hit this button, okay? But I'm going to end this call now. I'm ending the recording, and well, the meeting's continuing. I've ended the Fathom video recording, and what you'll see at the top right. So this is the desktop application that you will need to download in order to leverage Fathom.video. Is it basically just gives you the ability to view the recording via this link at any moment. You can also view the recording and summary from this button. It takes you directly there. And it also, this is really, really cool. It takes like an analysis of how much you've spoken. And obviously, because I'm just talking through my microphone, there's quite a high percentage, but it gives you an idea as to how much you're contributing to your calls. Anyway, I'm going to click this button. I could access this via my account if I go back. So if I go to Fathom.video and go to my home, it will come up here straight away. That's another great benefit. Now, if I click this, it will take me through to this. That button literally is just a short link. Now, if I click, because I'm in a tutorial, it's going to continue that, which is, as I say, really, really good because you can leverage this functionality and see how it all works, essentially. But what I want to show you now, so let's just say that the meeting was an hour. Okay, so in the summary, it shows you, this is all done via AI. It gives you a summary of exactly what was said for the duration of the call. Now, remember, I did end this early, which is why it's quite short. But it's clever because it breaks it down into key different concepts. So we've got key takeaways, the topics that were discussed, and next steps. Now, you can also change this depending on your needs. So, as an example, if you were in a project update call, you could select that. And this will just basically kind of reformat this into a project update style, if you like. So I'll just do that now for demo purposes. So it does take a couple of seconds to generate because it's having to rewrite, essentially. The AI is having to rewrite the meeting transcript and provide that summary, or analyze, I should say. At any point, you can click on transcript and it just shows everything that was said on that call. Okay. Now, the summary is done. So because this is a project update, we've got issues and tickets, other and incidental topics, etc. But in the transcript, what you can do, there's multiple ways you can get to this action item functionality, which is the purpose of this video and how one of the main benefits that I like of it, is you can scroll down and you can find the action item. Okay, so if I press this, it's going to open it up. We could delete it if we want to, but we obviously don't want to. But here, these are the different action items that were essentially recorded. This is the one we created. I'm sure you remember I called it action item demo. Now I need to unmute my speakers so that we can hear it. But if I select this, where is it? If I go...
So at any point in the video.
So essentially, because I'm talking, that's why you can hear me as well. But if I click on this...
So at any point in the video, you can press this little button here. Now Fathom is highlighting.
So as you can see, it's taking me directly to that point in the video and it's relaying what was said. Now, obviously, there's issues because I'm obviously recording over the top of this, which is why you heard both Chris and myself talking. But you see how this would work, and you see how valuable this is. You can just jump to different points in the meeting and pick up those action items. You can also, this is really clever, you can also share these different, action items. Let's just say you took an action item for someone on their behalf. You could then share it with them. But honestly, this is such a good piece of functionality. It's saving me so much time. It's really reducing my manual work too. Before I was using Fathom, I was literally manually note-taking. And I was having to write these action items out. And I was missing action items. Or I was writing them down wrong. Or, my whole prioritization system wasn't working properly. It was difficult for me to kind of understand what action items I should be working on and when. This just automates the whole process. So, and obviously there's loads of other pieces of functionality here. We can share the whole call with, the recording with other stakeholders. We can watch the whole recording back, the whole meeting from scratch, and we can pick out these little points like these action items. But, and I will get an email with this full transcript and the ability to come in here. And as I say, this is free to use for most individuals, and you get unlimited recordings as part of the free plan. It's only if you want to use the advanced functionality that you need to pay. So this is a really, really good tool. I recommend you check it out and test and play with it yourself. It can save you a lot of time, reduce a lot of manual work, and make sure that you focus on the things that are most important in your role. So I hope this video was useful. Any questions, comments, feedback, drop them down below. As I say, if you want to check out Fathom, there'll be a link in the description below to head straight over there and test this out for yourself. With that said, best of luck with your action items, and I hope you have an excellent day.